much about my job and my car and my money. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything but you, honey. Some days there's a cloud, yes, sometimes light gets dark around me day in and day out. Lately I'm making everything about me. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much about my job and my car and my money. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything but you, honey. You give, maybe wasn't all that I could give, and it gives me a fear, 'cause I know that I just didn't think. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much about my job and my car and my money. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything but you, honey. But instead of running, you put on a ring, and I can't be lucky forever. So I gotta think of you first, 'cause I've been thinking too much about my job and my car and my money. I wanna think of you first, 'cause I can stand losing anything but you. Yeah, I wanna think of you first. Yeah, I gotta think of you first. I wanna think of you first. Yeah, I wanna think of you first.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
It's not over till my heart is over you. This loneliness won't leave me alone. There's no one I call my own. I left you without thinking twice.
is Connie Munson. She is from Florida, and that's a great song called It's Not Over. In fact, it's just getting started, ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on an Indie Wednesday special edition. And before that, Jesse Smith getting us started with a great tune called Think of You First. You'll get to hear that story behind that song when we interview Jesse Smith later on this summer, so stay tuned for that. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. We are glad to have you joining us. I am live on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. I'm also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. You gotta come and check out this mini movie in my background that I've got going on. You definitely want to jump over to YouTube and check that out. KICR Indie Country Radio. Like and subscribe over there. I'm also on Facebook Live. You can see that background on there as well. It's got some cool things that you do in Branson, Missouri when you're here to visit, and it's the big reason why people come here to visit. And the music is just a bonus in all of the shows. We got a great show tonight, and my good friend Craig Hendricks is going to join me on the program. I haven't talked to him in a while. We're going to catch up with him and brand new music from his new album that is out, and it was released yesterday, so you guys are going to enjoy that as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the other stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down the Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden. We are also on Hot and Funky Radio and KDubRadio.com, and of course all the major streaming services like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream music. Just Google search The Tim Kelly Show. You will find me, and soon when you push play, you'll be listening to New Country's Best. I'm going to say that behind every song I play on the radio tonight for sure. Brandon Malone, brand new music called Montana Sky on the Tim Kelly Show. KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Those city lights, well, they sure are bright. Even in the middle of the day, you can see them like it was night. Even when it's dark, you can't see those stars. Oh, but out of a place where they all stand apart. Under that Montana sky, with a mountain view, nothing but plains and woodlands and riding horseback with you. Oh, but sitting here right now in this traffic makes me want to cry. 'Cause I can't think about anything but you in that big Montana sky. Well, it's easy to forget what it sounds like. Oh, to hear the rain pouring down and the wind blowing through the night. And I know it rains and the wind blows hard. Oh, in the city too, but it don't hit you in the heart. Like under that Montana sky with a mountain view, nothing but plains and woodlands and riding horseback with you. Oh, but sitting here right now in this traffic makes me want to cry. 'Cause I can't think about anything but you in that big Montana sky. Under that Montana sky with a mountain view, nothing but plains and woodlands and riding horseback with you. Oh, but
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
No, Wyoming, still don't know why I left. And Georgia left me for some girl out west. Things were always rocky with Colorado. And damn if I think twice about Ohio. And I don't miss Mississippi. Nothing new in New Orleans. California keeps calling, and Tennessee misses me. No, I've never had a problem leaving. I could always just move on. Oh, but this time I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Indiana. They say you can't put a rock on a rolling stone, but this boy makes me feel like I'm finally home. And I've gone round and round like a race car track, but he's the only thing that keeps me coming back. And I don't miss Mississippi. Nothing new in New Orleans. California keeps calling, and Tennessee misses me. No, I've never had a problem leaving. I could always just move on. Oh, but this time I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Indiana. It makes me wanna put down some roots and buy some land. Put a ring on my hand. And I don't miss Mississippi. Nothing new in New Orleans. California keeps calling, and Tennessee misses me. No, I've never had a problem leaving. I could always just move on. Oh, but this time I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Indiana. I'm stuck on Indiana.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. Her name is Ash Taylor, and you can check out the video to Stuck on Indiana on my TV channel. That is ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. We are radio. We are television. We got some great videos on there, and go check out Stuck on Indiana in Ash Taylor. She is fantastic. Give her a like and a follow. We've got a couple of more songs to go, and then our first radio interview of the evening, our only radio interview of the evening tonight, is Craig Hendricks. He's coming up in 2 more songs, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun catching up with him and playing 3 songs off his brand new album that just got released yesterday. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more coming up. Clay Hollis is up next from Texas. His brand new single is called Regular Guy. Hey, that's me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Some people dream of playing in the NFL. Some people want to drive as fast as Dale. Some people want to make big money, buy a big beach house where it's always sunny. Some folks want to fly regular guy. Yeah, I'm just a regular guy. I don't turn wrenches, but I could probably make it run. I ain't no Bass Pro, bet your ass I'll catch you some. Ain't nothing special about a good old boy like me. You get what you see, I'm just a regular guy. I drive a regular truck. I like to have a good time, maybe a little too much. Give me a cold beer, good dog, country girl by my side, and I'll be alright. I'm just a regular guy. You could blame it on how I was raised, and I'll probably never change my ways. I'm just a regular guy. I drive a regular truck. Like to have a good time, maybe a little too much. Give me a cold beer, good dog, country girl by my side. I'm talking small town, burn it down, hell raising Friday night. Yeah, you know that's right, I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a regular guy. Yeah, I'm just a regular guy. Ain't nothing special about me, babe.
Howdy, folks. This is Rick Trevino, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing you country's best. It's a wild roller coaster, not a merry-go-round. Rejoice when you reach the heights, but you learn from all the downs. Turn your hungry heart loose and hold on tight. You're in for the ride, the ride of your life. It's a long, solo mission. It's a one-man show. Till the day that you meet the one with a matching heart and soul. You're two lonely roads emerge until the end of time. Together you'll ride the ride of your life. There'll come that day you'll find a detour ahead. Destiny will await just around the bend. And the exits they go by, and you can't find your way. When the winding road gets too dark shine the light of your faith. Let the Lord above be your guide, and drive on with a smile. Mile after mile, the ride of your life. Don't hide, just ride the ride of your life.
Wednesday special, and I'm excited to interview this next artist and play his music. He's my good friend Craig Hendricks. How are you, my friend?
Oh, doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program tonight. It is a pleasure having you on, and it's been a minute. We have interviewed before, but it's been a while.
Yep, it has been. I really appreciate you getting me back on because we've got some exciting things happening.
You sure do. You got some great music that you sent me, too, to play for the show tonight. I'm excited to play that for the folks, and you're the real deal in the world of country music, my friend.
I appreciate that. We work very hard at it.
Yes, you do. And big shout out to your wife, Dee Dee, your promoter. And we hit it off so well, and we've been talking a while back. She's on the board of advisors for the Branson Opry show that we're going to be doing next year for Branson, too.
I couldn't, I have to say that's a good choice.
I think so.
She is a hard worker, and she sure keeps things moving along for me.
I bet you're glad you chose her, too, huh?
I am.
You got to say that. But,
well, I had to order up the coast. I couldn't get a date in the Southeast, so I had to order up to New England.
Well, it's a good working relationship, you know. She believes in you as a person, and she believes in your music. And, boy, I'm sure glad she sent it my way.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You grew up in a small town, I imagine, of Sandersville, Georgia. Is it pretty small?
Yep. It's fairly small. It's out in the middle of nowhere with nothing near it, but we can all meet at the Walmart downtown.
Yep. You used to hang out, it says, in the pine thickets and the river bottoms, and that's where you started honing your songwriting and your guitar picking skills.
Yep. Well, I spent a lot of time out in the woods hunting and fishing, grew up doing it. And my grandpa introduced me, my mother's father introduced me to music, guitar playing and singing, and he'd make me practice it. And when I got me a guitar to haul around, there have been many a nights that we'd sit down on the banks of a little creek that fed a river there and fish. And then I'd play the old Hank Jr. tune sitting there on the bank of the river, and that's where I started at.
Wow, that is a cool life right there growing up, man. That's awesome. So why country music for you? Is it something you used to listen to on the radio, or maybe your grandpa turned you on to that, or what?
It was some of all of that. I mean, I grew up playing on my granddaddy's farm. My grandpa, who introduced me to the guitar, started playing on a 69 Gibson Dove that I actually have now. And he played barn dances back when he was a young man. Mm-hmm. And I go to sleep at night. My mama had a record collection, and when I go to sleep at night, I'd go to sleep listening to Roy Acuff or
wow.
Hank Sr., the icons. Yeah. And but I had a pretty diverse spread because my dad stick Motown on when he was home, and if we were in the truck, we were listening to whatever was on the country radio. Mm-hmm. So growing up in the country, you know, it was just part of life, and it was my story. You know, the stories that the old country, retro traditional country had, I could connect with it because it was me. That's absolutely right. You know, you mentioned barn dances and Roy Acuff. The Grand Ole Opry, and he was one of the founding members, it began as a barn dance. That's why it has a barn background on the big stage there at the Grand Ole Opry. And it got so big, they started charging a quarter to try to calm these crowds down because it was a free dance.
And then this insurance company became a sponsor of it. They got a radio personality to do the announcing and everything, and it just took off. So they ended up building the 2,400 seat Ryman Auditorium, and 100 years later, the Grand Ole Opry is still in existence and thriving.
Oh, wow. I hate to admit I didn't even know all of that.
Yeah, from a barn dance. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So those things are pretty cool, you know, and people love music that they can get out and dance to and, you know, go have some fun on a Friday and Saturday night. And I'm sure you're one of those that you totally believe in doing live music and you love the people that support local and live music.
Oh, absolutely. It's such a huge part of, breaks my heart when I see schools stop music programs because, you know, music has been proven to enhance other areas of learning. It turns on the brain. It's community. You know, you can get together and share music when you can't get along any other kind of way. You can share music and live music and new music. You know, original, not just. It's always good to play tribute. You know, give tribute to the icons and where you came from. But I think sometimes it's better to pay tribute through the influence of your own music more so than trying. I mean, you can't do it better than some of the ones already did it.
Right.
So, but the venues and people like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're sure appreciated in our house. I know that.
Well, thank you so much. You know, music is therapeutic. It heals people. It's great for all occasions. You know, happy time, a sad time. You can recall all of that by just listening to a favorite song that you have. And, you know, an artist told me, and this makes so much sense, that music is one of the first things, like we got married 3.5, almost 4 years ago. It's one of the first things you pick out at your wedding, and they play music when you pass away. You know, that's the last thing they'll do for you is play some music. So it's just so many occasions.
That's very true. Songs just register. They bring back those memories. You know, I'll hear a song that I hadn't heard in years, and it'll take me back to where I was when I first connected.
Speaking of taking music classes, now were you self-taught on that guitar that your grandpa gave you, or did you take lessons, or what?
He would teach me by showing me how he played it. I never had any lessons, but he would play it and let me watch it, and then I would try to replicate it, and didn't always work. Then he'd stick on. There was a local bluegrass station that he would turn on, and he would make me pick to that bluegrass station until I learned how to play, you know, basic chords and some embellishments, and it just kind of went on from there. It's only taken this many years, taken, you know, 2-3 decades or a little longer to.
Well, I saw in your bio too that you landed a publishing deal after being in Nashville only 6 months, and you recorded your first single with a buddy of mine who plays guitar for Alabama. His name's Chemo Forrest. Him and a couple of other of his buddies have a band called Cash Creek, and I've had them on the show several times.
Oh yeah, love Chemo. Cash Creek's great. It started off as a surprise. We wanted to record. We wanted to do something. I had a bunch of songs, you know, written and demo with just me and the guitar. And 1 year, my wife Dee Dee, she decided to surprise me by getting a hold of. I'm not sure exactly how she got a hold of Chemo, but she gets a hold of Chemo and tells him that I'm interested in recording. Well, we had gone to it's one of these Alabama fan days they have every year. We'd never been to one, and we lived down the road from them. So we said, you know, we'll go down and just see what it's all about one time. And we were at Randy Owens' farm, and Peanut Montgomery, who's became a friend of mine, he was sitting down there, and at the end of the show, Randy Owens went to sign autographs for whoever wanted them, and he left the stage folks standing there. Well, I learned a long time ago, sometimes the most interesting stories are down there, you know, cleaning the stage up. So I walked down there. I walked to where they were playing at, and Chemo was playing guitar that night. That's when I met him. Wade Hayes was there.
Wow.
He was set in with them, so I got to meet and chit-chat with him a little bit. And we got to be friendly with Chemo, and Dee Dee got a hold of him. He laid the tracks down. He listened to my music, laid the tracks down, and she delivered these tracks to me. I talked to him myself. Of course, he nailed them. There was nothing that needed to be done. He's one of the best, musicians, and actually one of the better, one of the best vocal recording guys too. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, he's a great producer.
Absolutely. So I ended up going to his house. He's sitting there eating peanut butter cups, and I'm singing into a microphone in his living room, and then I thought it came out pretty good.
He's sitting there deciding if he likes chocolate or peanut butter better.
Right.
And it said JMM's drummer. I'm going to assume that's John Michael Montgomery.
Yep, John Michael Montgomery's.
How about
that was
that?
the problem. I was going to do a whole project with him, but the problem I had was he was on the Never Ending Alabama tour, and he would fly back and forth between John Michael Montgomery playing drums and playing lead guitar for Alabama. So it was difficult to nail him down for some other songs, but he got that one done for me very, very well. And we rolled into Nashville, and we hit the haunts and shook hands, and I got to sing a few places, and we were there 6 months when I got
awesome.
my first publishing.
You know, John Michael Montgomery's, I guess, leaving the road. This is his final season of doing shows in front of folks and being on the road, but his son is carrying on that legacy. His name is Walker Montgomery, and I'm playing his stuff, and they asked me to write a review to his music, too. And I said, this is exactly what real country music sounds like. You know, he makes it, too. So it's sure neat to see him taking over the reins from his dad. He had so many great years in the world of country music, and your future sure looks bright in the world of country music, too, my friend.
I appreciate it. We're going to keep working at it and doing it everywhere we can.
Yeah, absolutely. This new album release comes out on May the 20th, so we're just that is happening right now. So congratulations on that. That is today, actually.
Yeah, thank you very much. You were actually the first one to play these particular songs.
I am honored. Thank you.
We're honored as well. Yeah, this album has been in the works. We recorded it with Beverly Gosden Jenkins, who was Vern Gosden's background singer and wife at one time.
Yeah.
Down in Covington, Georgia, and we got in there, and over a period of about 3 sessions, I think we ended up laying the album. And I like how it came out. I thought it turned out pretty well. My first full length album, and we had a promotional team pick us up over a year ago now, and they wanted me to have an album, so they opened the door, made it possible. And
that is awesome. What is the title song for the album? I did not know that.
Traveling. The name of the album is Traveling Kind of Man.
Okay.
And that's the title track. It's a honky tonk, straight up. I hope it reminds you a little bit, but not too much of a Brooks and Dunn-ish type song. But yeah, I got stuck on that honky tonk shuffle, and I like to bring one out every now and then. There's a couple of times in Nashville I've got them two-stepping with those songs. So
nice. So that brings up this question. We want to talk about songwriting a little bit because I love that, and I know you do it. We already talked about it a little bit, but are you more lyric-based, or do you have to hear that hook, or is it kind of combination of both for you?
It's a combination. I had a couple of guys in Nashville got to listen to some of my songs and make comments about my hooks. They said, you come up with some really attention-getting hooks, and I go for different aspects of the lyrics. Usually I'm writing a melody with the lyrics, but not always. But I like for it to be going somewhere. I like for it to tell a story or catch you, give you that idea that you go, or amused or whatever. You wouldn't believe the hooks that I've gotten out of going out to the Dollar General on a weekend.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yep. And Branson's got this historic store downtown too called the Five and Dime. There's probably some hooks been written out of that thing.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, it's amazing how you guys do that and wrap it up and tell that story. And the first song that I'm looking at that we're going to play called 50 Years in Love in 4 minutes and 14 seconds and make it radio friendly. That's amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And this is about your parents, is that right? Getting ready to celebrate their 60th anniversary?
Yep, they're fixing to celebrate their 60th anniversary. I wrote it for them on their 50th. They didn't hear it until the 51st.
Okay.
And I know my mom will be tickled. She'll be listening to this show. I promise you.
That's awesome.
So-
See, that's even more amazing when you can put 50 years of love into 4 minutes and 14 seconds. That's probably a little difficult, isn't it?
It is a little bit, but I listened to them talk a few times and took a couple of things they said and tried to make it work, and they said it came out good. So
well, it did, because I got to hear it before we are going to play it live for the folks tonight on the show, and they're going to absolutely love it. And what a great son you are to do such a great tribute for your folks, like that. That is leaving a legacy. You may not even realize that, but that's exactly what you're doing. Even after you're gone, folks will still be resonating with something like that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. His name is Craig Hendricks. He is with us live tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio on this Indie Wednesday special. Enjoy this one. It is called 50 Years in Love.
They knew they would go far with a fixer-upper house and a broken-down old car. Didn't have much, what they had was enough, and that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. Love, it ain't easy, you learn it as you go. The sweetest corn to eat is the toughest road to hoe. They held hands and walked down the path that they had chosen, and that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. Love ain't for the weak of heart, that's how it goes. You have to mind the thorns to pick a perfect rose. Love, it is a journey, you don't get there in a day. You have to walk in faith, let it lead the way. Perfected in weakness, to become as one, and that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. Just grew closer through all the years. A life of no regret, shared happiness and tears. They once some and they lost some, but their passion still remains. For love has got to live outside a picture frame. Love ain't for the weak of heart, that's how it goes. You have to mind the thorns to pick a perfect rose. And love, it is a journey, you don't get there in a day. You have to walk in faith, let it lead the way. Perfected in weakness, to become as one, that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. She's pretty as a picture, though her hair is bouncing gray. She loves him with the fire that'll never fade away. His love for her is just as strong, though he doesn't say it much. shows her with a kiss, tells her with a touch, and that's what it looks like. 50 years in love, and that's what it looks like. 50 years in love, in love.
Once again, his name is Craig Hendricks. That is called 50 Years of Love, a song about his mom and dad, and celebrating their 60th anniversary. So congratulations, man. I'll tell you what, I've been married. 60 years is a long time. I've only been alive a little longer than that, a couple of years longer than that. That is a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah. They are truly in love and an inspiration for everybody, you know, that they're around, no doubt, and then the people that hear this song that you did for them, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's Mama liked it, so.
Oh yeah, Mom approved. I guarantee you. You know, how long have you been married to Dee Dee now?
I've been married to Dee Dee almost 12 years.
12 years. Congratulations, you know, and she's phenomenal too. I love talking to her, and, you know, we really hit it off just like you and me have in the past, and it's great to have you on the program again. You guys are just such down-to-earth, good people, and you make great music. That's a plus.
I really appreciate it. I will have to correct one thing. I said almost 12 years, and she's across the room giving me hand signals. Evidently, it's almost 14 years.
Okay.
So y'all forgive me for that.
There you go.
I'll beg her forgiveness later.
Hey, that's all right. You know, time flies when you're having that much fun, doesn't it?
That's exactly it. At times it's going by so fast. Things are so good. I couldn't ask for a better partner, a better friend, and certainly not I mean, she can do some major promotion and booking. She's good at it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, she's booking you close to where I live. You guys are going to be coming through Branson next month, so we'll be getting together and getting to meet you in person. That's going to be a big treat.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're going to post that all over social media and take some pictures together and stuff like that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Tell us, too, you're going clear up to Montana to perform. What are you going to be doing up there?
Well, last year I actually had a large cattle ranch that's down where they film Yellowstone at. It's in the
nice,
the Bitterroot Valley. Invited me up to perform for the Cowboys after the branding, and I even got to brand some calves. So if y'all ever go through the Bitterroot and you see calves that look like they got a smiley face on their rear end, those are mine.
How about that?
I didn't do too well. He said there was no way you could mistake them though. But a couple of local venues down there. They booked me in to play, and they called us and asked me to come back. We weren't able to get back into the ranch this year because of logistics and timing, but the venues called me and said, "Hey, we really want you to come back out here, and we'll make it happen if you're willing." I said, "Oh, you know, shoot, yeah, I'm willing." So, you know, we'll be heading out there. We'll be in Victor, Montana, and Darby, Montana.
Wow.
I'm gonna do some poking around Missoula up there, and I got to find me a grizzly bear. I have never seen one. I'm still looking.
Wow. It is beautiful up there. I went several years ago, and coming back from Sweetgrass, Montana, up there on the border of Canada, and there's just waterfalls and streams right on the side of the road. I mean, it's just so pretty up there, and you'll love that trip. It'll be great.
Well, it's just a beautiful, beautiful place, and I got to go over the Grand Tetons last year, and I got to see it all: mule deer and goats and sheep and elk, and it's take your breath away.
That is awesome.
So I get a chance to go back. I was supposed to have been in Alaska, but we had to postpone the Alaskan trip. Last year I did the Alaskan Folk Fest in Juneau, and this year was their 50th celebration, and for their 50th celebration, they since it's Alaskan Folk Fest, they stayed with mostly Alaskans. I don't blame them a bit. Love to have been there, but anyway, it got postponed. So we'll hit Montana, and then we'll get back home for about 2 or 3 weeks, probably something like that, and then we'll be heading to New England for about 3 months.
Okay, that's awesome. You know, those TV series like Yellowstone and some of the movies that have been made because of country music wouldn't be a bad deal if one of your songs landed in there, would it?
wouldn't be a bad deal at all. I'll even let Lainey Wilson sing on if she wants
There
to.
you go. I had an artist, she's from Saskatchewan up there in Canada, and she had a song that she wanted to pitch to Yellowstone. It's called Love Me Like an Outlaw, and she thought that would be perfect to call it Beth's song. Beth's an outlaw, isn't she, in Yellowstone? She's
I
something
think
else.
she is.
She's something else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be awesome. You know, Kenny Rogers did that whole Gambler series, Dolly Parton, famous for 9 to 5 and all of that kind of stuff. Still resonates with folks to this day. And
Oh, absolutely.
Dolly Parton just turned 79. Can you believe it?
Wow. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I guess I sat there and thought about it for a second, and she'd have to be, but
Yeah,
she's been such an icon for so long.
she has. Discovered by Porter Wagner, and he's grew up about an hour and a half from where I'm sitting here in Branson in West Plains, Missouri, too. So we got a lot of great country music history right here in the middle of the country. And, of course, Branson's a big part of that. We love to see you guys in Branson next month, and we're going to have a great time.
Oh, I'm looking forward. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your next song. It's called My Way Home. Tell us about this one.
My way home, I was actually, I was moody one night, and I started working on some little arpeggiations on the guitar. Reminded me a lot of the old 70s style, Southern rockish type songs. Nowadays, you hear a lot of it in the more of the outlaw, the edgier music, which I don't normally do. But it was different, and it was coming together, and I was writing words, or lyrics started coming, and all of a sudden, I hear Dee Dee over here singing words, and ask her what she's doing. Well, she's coming up with whole verses while I'm sitting here playing it. So we said, okay, here it goes. And we sat down and we put this song together. And it's just kind of our tip of the hat to that style of music, and it's got some honesty in it too, because at the time I was thinking I was going to be going off again last year. I mean, I was gone a long time by myself on the road, and you know, it wasn't unusual to be gone 8 or 10 weeks on the road by myself.
Yeah.
So you know, this song mentions a little bit of that kind of feeling, you know, when you're searching for my way home.
Absolutely. That was me coming back from Montana the last time I did it. I was driving a Pilot escort vehicle, and we were escorting a wide load up there, and I was gone for 30 days, and I sure missed home. And, you know, as beautiful as that country was, and the trip back, you know, coming through Wyoming and Colorado and all of that is just beautiful. You sure miss home, don't you?
Yes, every time.
When you're gone that long. Yep. Your third song going to kick off the top of the next hour is called Dear John, and this is like John Deere backwards for, you know, like John Deere Green, like Joe Diffie did.
Joe Diffie, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a funny song. I tell you, when I was writing it, that hook, that Dear John, gets stuck in my mind, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know, it'd be kind of funny for, you know, a farmer to be writing it about his John Deere tractor. And in the beginning, I thought I was actually looking at it kind of like Reba singing with Cody Johnson on Rodeo. I'm sitting here listening in my head to a woman singing this Dear John, but you know, I got to thinking about it. I said, it doesn't really have to have that. It's more about that farmer watching his life kind of get picked apart by the bank and the tax man and the you know, everything else nowadays. And that's what it became about. That was a tip of the hat to the farmer. I've actually sent that in to Farm Aid. I'm hoping that they'll take a listen to it as well.
Wow.
But
yeah, absolutely. That is awesome. Well, thank you for the great stories tonight, and thank you for doing the music that you do, and we appreciate it. The album is called Traveling Kind of Man. You can get it as of today, and I'm sure it's on all the digital formats. And tell us about your social media and where folks can find you, too, by the way, for Craig Hendricks.
all right, it's out there. That album and all my other music is out there on all the streaming and download platforms. You can find it at my website, CraigHendricksMusic.com. You can find me on Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Amazon, Apple, everywhere that you can find it. That streaming stuff at, you can find it there. Okay. But we also have a vinyl press, and we're doing 100 albums that are numbered and autographed You can pre-order them now on our website, CraigHendricksMusic.com. Go to the store, and you can order your vinyl copy, and let us know that if you want it signed and numbered and signed. The first 100 will be numbered. We've already got a lot of interest in those, so I'm trying to get the word out before they're all gone.
Aren't we glad to see vinyl making a comeback? And it is back. I'm looking at my trophy case right now. I've got Queen over here sitting to the right of me and their vinyl album. You know, I love that diversity in music too. But that's the stuff we grew up playing, isn't it? Those 45s and those albums, those full albums.
Absolutely. Randy Brooks is a friend of mine, wrote Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. One of his better stories is that, you know, that thing was a way over $1 million seller, and that was on a 45. Well, the B-side of that was Percy the Puny Poinsettia. And Percy stole, for a songwriter, a 45 was the real deal because, you know, you sold one, you sold two.
Yeah, that is awesome. We've done one interview, now we've done two. That's the B-side. I've enjoyed this one as well.
Right.
Thank you, Craig Hendricks, for being on the show tonight. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the radio, and then in about a month, we'll see you in Branson.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you do over there. I look forward to meeting you in person and talking to you again real soon.
Same here, my friend. His name is Craig Hendricks. This is called My Way Home on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Well, I packed up my lonely. I guess I'm all set to go. This trip will be me only 6 weeks on the road. Ain't no easy living. It gets harder every day. This life can be so unforgiving when the road takes me away. And I'm a traveler on the highway, like a gypsy on the road, always leaving love behind me, searching for my way back home. Searching for my way back home. Another night, another hotel room, somewhere to rest my weary soul. But these white walls just lead me to darkness. Your memory won't leave me alone. I'm a traveler on the highway, like a gypsy on the road, always leaving love behind me, searching for my way back home. Searching for my way back home. Gypsy on the road, always leaving love behind me, searching for my way back home. I'm a traveler on the highway, like a gypsy on the road, always leaving love behind me, searching for my way back home. Well, I packed up my lonely.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I always thought that things would get better. I'm sitting in a bank with a Dear John letter, Dear John. Through the day-to-day and the troubles we've had, all of our good times and all of the bad, Dear John. Now they want me to sign my life away, put my John Deere up for auction today. They'll take a miracle and praying hard to find a way to save this farm. 5 generations of sowing and reaping, and I'll be the one who just couldn't keep it. I know that life and times have changed, but nothing runs deeper than a farmer's pain when they take one piece at a time till his whole life's gone. Dear John. Well, I guess we've reached the end of our road. Nowhere to turn and no place to go, dear John. We worked together to build this life. Now I'm watching my dreams just wither and die, dear John. I don't want to say goodbye to you. Got till 5 o'clock for the bank to come through. Take a miracle and praying hard to find a way to save this farm. 5 generations of sowing and reaping, and I'll be the one that just couldn't keep it. I know that life and times have changed, but nothing runs deeper than a farmer's pain when they take one piece at a time till his whole life's gone. Dear John. When the call came in, I said, is it true? Said the farm is yours, son, the bank came through. It took a miracle and praying hard that God made a way to save this farm. 5 generations of reaping and sowing, and I'll be the one to keep that going. I know that life and times have changed, but this old farm's worth the pain. If you don't think I fight for you, then you'd be wrong, dear John. Dear John.
His name is Craig Hendricks. He is live tonight with us on the Tim Kelly Show. I appreciate the time, my friend. What a great radio interview, and what a great new album he's got out. So go get it, ladies and gentlemen. It just got released yesterday. Craig Hendricks, and Craig Hendricks Music, you can find him by just Google searching that. He is fantastic. Him and his wife, Dee Dee, are both great people, and he's a great artist. And, yeah, she should promote him like crazy. He is fantastic. And what a great song there. He let me pick the third one. It is called Dear John, and it is Deere, just like John Deere. If you backwards or fast forward or play that backwards, however it is in country music, you know how that is. Play it backwards and you get everything back. But yeah, that's a great, great song. So thank you for a great radio interview tonight. You guys are hanging out for hour number 1, having a good time. Lots of people in TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. I'm also live on my Facebook account and live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. We got a Branson mini movie going on right behind me. So if you've never been to Branson, you're experiencing some of the stuff that you will see when you do come to Branson, like the Branson Aquarium that they just built. That big octopus hangs over the 76 strip. We got the Ferris wheel. 26 semis brought that in from Chicago and built that in Branson. We got some great time-lapse photography on there of that being put together. It's 150 feet tall, and you can see the whole Branson strip, and it really looks cool at night. So you'll enjoy that as well when you come to Branson, and lots of cool stuff to do. Silver Dollar City, the world famous America's #1 theme park. They need to be sending me a check for saying all this, don't they, ladies and gentlemen? But I'll tell you what, we're getting ready to kick off hour number 2 with a lot of music. This next artist to kick it off is a winner, season number 22 of NBC's The Voice. He was on Team Blake, and he's got a brand new single out to radio called What If She Does. His name is Bryce Leatherwood on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on an Indie Wednesday.
On one hand, I know we could stay. On the other, we could sure use a break. Up for a minute, see if there's anything out there better for us. Oh, on one side of the fence, there's that greener grass. On the other side, there's a chance that I want my baby back. Bigger risk I'd be running, could be all or nothing, and nothing's what scares me to death. What if she does? And what if I don't? What if she finds someone new and I'm stuck in some bar somewhere trying to drink goodbye gone? What if I let her go? And she really goes. Oh, what if my heart is the only heart that don't know how to start moving on? What if she does? And what if I don't? I could see it now on some Friday night, me bumping into her with some other guy. That right there's enough to not want to go and mess it up. I would be out of my mind if I did. What if she does? And what if I don't? What if she finds someone new and I'm stuck in some bar somewhere trying to drink goodbye gone? What if I let her go? And she really goes. Oh, what if my heart is the only heart that don't know how to start moving on? What if she does? And what if I quiz, thinking I'll be the one getting over it. What if she does? And what if I don't? What if she finds someone new and I'm stuck in some bar somewhere trying to drink goodbye gone? What if I let her go? And she really goes. That don't know how to start moving on. What if she does? What if she does? And what if I don't? What if I don't? Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
I know you wanna treat me right. Take me out, show me off, show me a good time. But hey baby, we can save it for feeling more than just the alcohol. One more glass, one more kiss, baby, it's your call. Hey, maybe you could lead me on down the hall. Take my hand, pull me in, watch my hair and my dress fall. Oh, we can ditch that high $5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the two of us alone. Baby, we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do. Yeah, all I wanna do is do not the way Hey, baby, I'm thinking lately we can ditch that high dollar 5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the two of us alone. Baby, we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We can stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do. Yeah, all I wanna do is do not the way
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. Her name is Genevieve Fisher, and that is called Nothing With You. Are you okay if I do Nothing With You for the next couple of hours, but play the best in new country music? Would that be cool? I think so. And I'm going to be interviewing Genevieve Fisher in an upcoming radio interview. The full live interview schedule is at the bottom of the homepage of my website. You got to check it out. We got some good ones coming up at KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. Copy and paste it to your calendar as a reminder. You might have somebody in there that's one of your favorite artists that I'm currently playing on the radio that we're going to be talking to, and we'll get to hear the stories behind their great songs. How about this next great song? It is the title track to his latest project called Can't Get No Ease. His name is Jason Adams, live right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Remember when I was 8 years old, my daddy taught me a mighty big lesson. He bent me over and spanked me hard for playing around with a Smith & Wesson. I've been learned lessons most of my life, never been able to do as I please. Something always happens to knock me down, and I just can't get no ease. Never had much money, and I never will. The kids need shoes, what's a man gonna do when he can't even pay his bills? The banker owns everything I've got, and he's got me begging on my knees. Please give me a break, I've been all I can take, and I just can't get no ease. It's hard for a working man to survive in this world that we're living in. No matter what I try, I barely get by. I'm right here where I've always been. At home tonight, I'll have a few drinks. It should be plain as day to see. I'm drowning my pain and everything's the same, and I still can't get no ease. I never had much money, and I never will. The kids need shoes, what's a man gonna do when he can't even pay his bills? The banker owns everything I've got, and he's got me begging on my knees. Please give give me a break, I've had all I can take, and I just can't get no ease. Money, and I never will. The kids need shoes. What's a man gonna do when he can't even pay his bills? The banker owns everything I've got, and he's got me begging on my knees. Please give me a break, I've had all I can take, and I just can't get no ease. Please give me a break, I've had all I can take, and I just can't get no ease.
This is Ashley Ewing.
And this is Blaine Howard.
And you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Girl, I stopped holding my breath long before you took a step out my door. Girl, I stopped needing you bad long before you took everything I ever had and more. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting for you to come hold me tight. I swore we'd find a way to make it right, but I can't break down when you don't want to see me. You hide out like you don't even need me. I take back what I've been believing. I can't, but I always thought we could.
I always thought we could. Boy, I stopped coming home 'cause I didn't want to be alone under the same roof. Boy, I stopped wiping these eyes long before you ever tried to tell the whole truth. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting for you to come hold me tight. I swore we'd find a way to make it right, but I can't break down when you don't want to see me. You hide out like you don't even need me. I take back what I've been believing. I can't. But I always thought we could.
I always thought we could.
I always thought we could. God knows that I can't. I always thought we could. I always promised you that I'd stay. I never wanted to be your mistake.
She is my good friend Ashley Ewing from Texas. He is my good friend Blaine Howard from Hot Springs, Arkansas originally, now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. I went to junior high school with Blaine Howard's mom, so we know each other, ladies and gentlemen. And I met Blaine back in 2014 in Nashville. I have yet to meet Ashley in person, but we will make that happen one of these days as well. We've had a couple of great radio interviews, and her song and duet with Blaine Howard is fantastic. Ashley Ewing's been opening for Blaine Howard for several years now. now, and they got together and did this one currently out to radio called Promises and Mistakes. And if you know me, it's no mistake playing a ballad in the world of country music. I love them. And go check it out. Go get that one. Promises and Mistakes, Ashley Ewing and Blaine Howard. Mike Carlisle is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. We just hooked up on social media as well and become friends. This is called Let Me Go on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Well, baby, if I'm not your forever, just say the word and I'll be gone. Had a wild time riding through the highs and lows, but these feelings are too strong to ignore. So tell me now, do you feel the same way? 'Cause I can't shield my heart from all this pain. Your truth came easy, but it broke me apart. I thought you wanna hold on to my heart, but you let me walk away without a fight. Hurt me deeper than you ever realized. Gave you my all, now I'm finally free. Took my time, but I'm healing me. There ain't a cloud in the sky where I stand. So let me go, baby, if you can. Please stop knocking, don't you see? You had your chance, but it wasn't meant to be. You play with my heart, now it's time to move on. I know my worth and I've been feeling so strong. If you weren't sure, I can't trust your call. I can't play this game, I've given it my all. Baby, don't come knocking on my door. I gave everything, but can't take no more. You set me free, but chained me to the pain. Your wild side won't pull me in again, so I'm asking you, please let me go. You had your shot, you let me walk out slow. You only get one chance, it's true. Let me go now, I've got better things to do. It's been a wild ride, but I'm done with this game. Catching feelings I can't hide, but I'm breaking the chain. I find my peace and I learn to be whole. So please don't come around, it's time to let go. So baby, don't come knocking on my door. I gave my all, but I can't give no more. You set me free, now I'm standing tall. Your wild side won't catch me at all. Now I'm asking you, please let me go. You had your chance, it's time you know. You only get one chance not to. So let me go, baby, start anew.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
He's a Bible on the dash of his Chevy. Give the shirt off his back. Salt of the earth, steady as the dirt. He kicks on the welcome mat. He's worked hard for 500 acres. It's heaven far as you can see. He don't need much, just the two of us sitting on a hickory swing. He's sipping that Kentucky, staring at the setting sun. One part of me feels lucky, one part wants to run. When he hears a tin roof raining, I feel a restless wind. There's a good man on the porch, and I'm on the fence. What if these dreams I'm dreaming take me past the county line? The town gets small and the highway calls, and I need to touch the sky. No, it ain't so tin roof raining. I feel a restless wind. Oh, why am I so torn? There's a good man on the porch, and I'm on the fence.
She is also an alumni artist of NBC's The Voice Team Blake. Her name is Emily Ann Roberts, and that is her brand new single out to radio. It is called The Fence. I wasn't on the fence at all. I knew I was going to play that one. And there's a great video to that song as well. You can check it out on my TV channel. That is ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist is hanging out with us on TikTok Live, as well as Mike Carlisle, who I just played 2 songs ago as well. Everybody's joining us over there. Come in and chat with us. Tell us where you're listening from. We'd love to hear from you. Love to meet you as well. Boss Stone is live right now on the radio, called Keep Me in the Country, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
Blacked out, jacked up, burnout, souped up, rolling down 41 with the windows up. 10 minutes early, hard racing on a first day. Turn the music down, can't let it escalate. She's waiting outside with some sweet tea, short skirt, tank top, looking radiant and free. A little too fancy for the Dairy Queen, but I love her style. It's a perfect scene. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, diving after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. 12 years later, she's still holding tight. Couple kids and a bloodhound by our side at night. Couldn't picture life in any other way. I thank the stars for that fateful day. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, we'll dive in after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. So here we are on this winding road, with laughter and love in this little boat. Through every season, I'm so glad she chose to keep me in the country where love ever grows.
This is Montana Lane, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country.
Something about the way your perfume lingers on my clothes. When I go out or into town, it follows me everywhere I go. And her lipstick stain has stained my coffee cups. Her dad told me when we first met, son, she's just like her mom. She stood by me through thick and thin, even when the times got hard. So hold her tight and never this boy from Jackson, Tennessee. She believes in me, and I'll always be by her side. It takes two to make things work with a baby on the way. And as strong as our love is right now, I'd say we got it made. I guess her dad was right. I hope she rubs off on our kids. You know I never felt like this. She's a little wild and crazy and free as she can be. Well, how'd she wind up with this boy from Jackson, Tennessee? She believes in me, and I'll always be by her side. She's always there to lift me up when I feel a little down. She knows just what to say to keep my feet on solid ground. And I don't deserve her, and I thank God for this girl. Well, she's a little wild and crazy and free as she can be. Well, how'd she wind up with this boy right here in Tennessee? She believes in me, and I'll always be by her side. She's always there to lift me up when I feel a little down. She knows just what to say to keep my feet on solid ground. And I don't deserve her, and I thank God for this girl.
That is brand new music from my good friend Brian Dinkins. It is Bryan on his first name. Brian Dinkins Music, if you want to check him out on social media. He's on TikTok. He's on everything as well. His brand new single is called Wild and Crazy. That's exactly how it's getting in the radio program tonight, and I love it. We've got 90 more minutes of the best in new country music coming straight ahead at you, and we are loving the show tonight, and everybody's tuned in, man. And we've got it going on over here on TikTok. At Tim Kelly on Air is where you can find me. I am on the air right now, and I'm live on Facebook as well on my personal account, and then live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. And we've got a mini movie of Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, going on behind us. We got some Silver Dollar City, some Whitewater. We've got Dogwood Canyon. I've been to all those places, and go check them out, man. If you come to Branson, you're going to have the time of your life, and they are the live show capital of the world as well. We've got a great live show going on. Let's keep the music rolling. Brand new music from my good friend Piper Paisley at Piper Paisley Music. This is called Love and Crown. What a great combination. On KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
As the sun goes down on this blue jean town, we're gonna slip away without making a sound. I can't wait to call you to see what you wanna do. 'Cause I got a place in mind that we can find out in the country where we
and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show.
On the road, I-65, all I see are your hazel eyes smiling back at me. Smiling back at me. Begging God for one more day to say the things I didn't get to say. Why'd you have to leave? Why'd you have to leave? I can't live without you, but I know you won't stay. There's gotta be another way. When we're together, I know it won't last. There's no future for us. Only the past. My life's on the road, chasing my dreams. You have your plans, they don't include me. We never meant to take it this far. Yes, a loving that makes the leaving hard. Thinking back to what we've been through, should be easy to get over you. What am I supposed to do? I can't get over you. What if I told you I need you to stay? We could have had another day. When we're together, I know it won't last. There's no future for us. Only the past. My life's on the road, chasing my dreams. You have your plans, they don't include me. We never meant to take it this far. Yes, a loving that makes the leaving hard. 20 miles from Nashville, but it don't feel right. I'm turning around and driving all night. When we're together, it goes by too fast. There's a future for us, not just the past. Take my hand, baby, and we'll chase our dreams. Tomorrow's never seemed so far. Yeah, I belong wherever you are. Yes, loving that makes the leaving hard. Wherever you are. Yes, loving that makes the leaving hard.
They are three talented young ladies that happen to be sisters. They are 17 years old, 16 years old now, just recently 16, and 12 years old. They are the Bennett Hall Band, and that is a great song called Lovin' Makes the Leavin' Hard. Go check them out. Give them a follow on Facebook. They got a couple 100,000. They need a couple more. Absolutely love their stuff. And we had a great radio interview a while back. If you want to hear the video replay, or the video replays, how about the audio replays of the interviews that I do on the Tim Kelly Show? They land in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives, where we're going to put Craig Hendricks tonight. That is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. If you want to see the video replays of this show, you can check me out on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I will post those to social media after this live show is over as well. This next artist is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. Her name is Annie Bosco. This is called California Cowgirl on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I appreciate you sending that cute little drink, but I don't think I'm as uptown as you might think. I'd rather have a can of that beer in your hand, ice cold. So don't be fooled by these high heel shoes. It's just a girl's night out. I'd rather be in my boots under neon stars and some farm tan arms down a dirt road. Yeah, you should know I'm just a California cowgirl, homegrown as a Georgia peach. Hold on, cause boy, I betcha I can Texas two-step you right off your feet. Just a California cowgirl, true blue as the grass in Kentucky, sweet as Tupelo honey, just a country as country, California cowgirl. Well, I wish they had a jukebox and a sawdust floor, playing old school like Dwight and King George. You could spin me around, I could show you more of where that came from, how the West was won. I'm just a California cowgirl, homegrown as a Georgia peach. Hold on, cause boy, I betcha I can Texas two-step you right off your feet. Just a California cowgirl, true blue as the grass in Kentucky, sweet as Tupelo honey, just a country as country, California cowgirl. Ooh, what do you say? That you and me right away. Won't you right away with this California cowgirl, homegrown as a Georgia peach. Hold on, cause boy, I betcha I can Texas two-step you right off your feet. Just a California cowgirl, true blue as the grass in Kentucky, sweet as Tupelo honey, just a country as country, California cowgirl, sweet as Tupelo honey, just a country as country, California cowgirl.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Lost my stronghold in Houston. Please mail me a dream. I'm out in nowhere land where nothing seems like it seems. Find yourself on the street. Dance the pirouette. A friend inside your head claps and laughs with every step. Let the man
madness begin. Let the madness begin. Whammo, whammo, Jim, Jim. Let the madness begin. Oh, yeah, it's a Bowser. Mother of my child. The general speaks. Mother Electric, shine me home. It's a matter of chance that Morris lost his pants. Trumpet plays for laughs. So ride my big wheelie. Captain Gooby and his buddy Small swinging at the ringside brawl. Let the madness begin. Let the madness begin. A whammo, whammo, Jim, Jim. Let the madness begin. Bowser, mother of my child. Let the madness begin. Let the madness begin. Whammo, whammo, Jim, Jim. Let the madness begin. Oh, yes, Bowser, mother of my child. Let the madness begin. 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 Let the madness begin.
Another hour of the best. The madness has already begun. How about that? On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
When you feel like nothing's going right, you feel blinded by the light. You just don't feel up for it or for the fight. You gotta find your way from black to white. You gotta let time go by. Stop asking why. You gotta let your feelings fly. You gotta let time go by. Trapped in the eye of a tornado. Your world keeps spinning out of control. You gotta hold on tight and wait till tomorrow, until the storm fades into a rainbow. You gotta let time go by. Stop asking why. You gotta let your feelings fly. You gotta let time go by.
Boy, you ain't a kidding. That top of the hour snuck up on me. That happened a little early. I wasn't quite paying attention to the time. I could have snuck a couple of songs in there, but I put them on the back end, so we'll do a couple of bonus tracks for you. Her name is Fran Sells. She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and that is called Let Time Go By. And boy, it goes by fast when you're having this much fun on the radio. We are getting close to kicking off hour number 3 of the show. Let's play this next artist. He is fantastic as well. The Sun Will Shine Again is the title of it. His name is Jonathan Bond on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Driving eastbound to Memphis, across that Tennessee line, I saw a man standing in the rain, holding up a sign. I knew I had to stop and do what I could do to help that wounded soldier after all he's been through. I said, I know you're struggling and your world's been torn apart. I see the pain dripping from your broken heart. You're walking through darkness, alone without a friend. But I came to tell you that the sun will shine again. He shared his story over a burger and fries. I could see years of hurt flowing from his eyes. I saw love make the difference on that cloudy day, as the light broke through the darkness and drove that sadness away. I said, I know you're struggling and your world's been torn apart. I see the pain dripping from your broken heart. You're walking through darkness, alone without a friend. But I came to tell you that the sun will shine again. I know you're struggling and your world's been torn apart. I see the pain dripping from your broken heart. You're walking through darkness, alone without a friend. But I came to tell you that the sun will shine again. You're walking through darkness, alone without a friend. But I came to tell you that the sun will shine again.
Hey y'all, this is Isaac from 49 Winchester, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country.
Sunny cup of coffee, pack of cigarettes. The thunder breaks the silence, storms brewing in my head. Then the whiskey starts to burn, just like the candlelight. Stuck inside a memory, fading into the night. I don't want to feel the sun, I just want to feel the rain. Tread whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Hide under a cloud till my love is gone. Lock me in your
I met this talented young lady September the 30th of 2023 when I had the privilege of hosting Freedom Jam USA in St. Louis, Missouri. She is an alumni artist of season number 6 of NBC's The Voice Team Blake and my good friend who can sing, Audra McLaughlin, and I Don't Want to Feel the Sun. So we've had The Sun Will Rise Again, I Don't Want to Feel the Sun, back to back right there. How about that? We are kicking off hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show right now on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I'm live on my website, that is it. And I'm also live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. We're all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. This radio program is going out to 10 other radio stations, plus mine, after the live show is over tonight. We're all over the world as well. And we've got a TV channel called ICTV Indie Country Television. You can check out videos of Audra McLaughlin on there, as well as a lot of great other independent artists. They play around the clock 24/7 when I'm not doing the radio show, and I play on the radio 24/7 pretty much. But this next song, Jason Price, is called 24/6. It is on the Tim Kelly Show right now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Most nights I sit here alone, my favorite stool, drinking straight Patron. It's better than being home alone, or so they tell me. A lady out for a little fun locked eyes with me, and I didn't run. She sat next to me and asked, "So what's your story?" And I told her, "Been in love till death did us part, and that just doesn't break your heart. It kills a piece. For that, there ain't no cure." She gave a girl and boy to me. I had a rich man's family, and I'd give every piece, everything I own, to have her back with me. So before you ask me for a dance, in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me, and that's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6. She didn't run, so I rambled on. I must have talked through 7 songs about all the things we used to do when she was here. Like on Sundays we'd go for our walks after church to our favorite spot, and I still go there and pray. I feel her dancing around me. So before you ask me for a dance, in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me. It's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6. I know she's not here, but there's times I swear where I can feel her right beside me. So before you ask me for a dance, in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me. That's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just
you 24/6.
Once again, his name is Jason Price. He is from north of the border, as I call it. He is from New Brunswick, and he is fantastic, isn't he? That is called 24/6. I could listen to him 24/7, but we're going to be doing a great radio interview this summer as well. Check out the full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. How about some more great classic and traditional country sound? This is Will Bannister. It is called Forever With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Girl, I know I hurt you bad. I'd sure love to have you back. I just pray that you give me a chance. God got mad as hell at me and put me through some misery for treating one of his angels like that. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I know you, I know you dream. Heaven's got a Tennessee with a stream and a cabin for two. When I get there, I'll find that place and sit there every single day on the porch just waiting for you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now, this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Whiskey doesn't hold the fire it used to. Within your love gives me a better high. Smoke lit room in a crowded place. Through the haze I see your face. You you stare into my mind like the smoke rolling out of a stack, evaporating deep from the black. A train chasing its track in the midnight sky, like the rain falling into the wind, overflowing rivers again. A sinner washing all of their sin when they see the light. Wild and love's not something that I'm used to. You fell in and broke down every wall. Gentle touch, you brush my face, drawn into magnetic space. Brace before I fall, like the smoke rolling out of a stack, evaporating deep from the black. A train chasing its track in the midnight sky, like the rain falling into the wind, overflowing rivers again. The sinner washing off the sin when they see the light. Yeah, when they see the light. I get like the smoke rolling out of a stack, evaporating deep from the black. A train chasing its track in a midnight sky, like the rain falling into the wind, overflowing rivers again. The sinner washing all of the sin when they see the light. Yeah, I get high. I get high. Whiskey doesn't hold the fire it used to. Within your love gives me a better high.
There is brand new music for you from my good friend Megan Irby. She is from the great state of Texas, and that is a great song. It is called The High. I've been high on her music for some time, and we have done a great radio interview in the past as well. You can check out the video to The High from Megan Irby on my TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. During the interview tonight with Craig Hendricks, we talked about this next gentleman. He kind of knows his dad pretty well, John Michael Montgomery. It is his last year on the road, but his son is going to continue that. He is just getting started in the world of country music, and we're helping him get radio airplay as an independent artist. He is Walker Montgomery. This is called Leave Your Leaving Behind from Walker Montgomery on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
You've been gone, long gone for a while. I've tried to move on, but I can't get past your smile. Girl, I'm not over you, not by a million miles. Don't know if I'll ever leave or leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. I know it's crazy to be standing at your door. I've stayed away till I can't take it anymore. Is there any way to be the way we were before? 'Cause I'm not sure I can leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. If you just say the word, I'll walk away from you. I'll admit that we are through. But if you feel the way I do, girl, leave your leaving behind. Help me find some peace of mind. Set me free where I can fly. I've been hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind.
This is Ashley Ewing.
And this is Blaine Howard.
And you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country.
Why would I hesitate when this moment might slip away? Sometimes I can't relate in a world that goes too slow. I took one look at you and I knew what I had to do. We could follow the rules, take our time, play it cool, but you gotta know I'm all in, baby. How about you? Got me falling, baby, over the moon. Tonight the stars are shining, the planets are aligning. Just call it perfect.
That is a brand new single from my good friend Annie Vander. It is called The Speed of Love. It just got released to radio on the 18th of this month, and congratulations on that one. That is a fantastic song. We've had a great radio interview in the past. It's in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives as well, and I'm excited for her new song right there, The Speed of Love. I'm worried about the speed of this show. It is flying by, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a good time on the radio tonight. Thanks for tuning in on this special edition of Indie Wednesday on the Tim Kelly Show. How about my good friend Lee Sims from Colorado up next with his latest single that has a great video to it on ICTV, Indie Country Television. It is called Wyoming Wind. Lee Sims on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
He had to go. She stayed behind. He was the best in the world at one time. She couldn't hold him. Lord knows she tried. A rodeo man always needs one more ride. She sits alone and stares at her ring, then walks out at night and cries when she sings. Wyoming wind, you're so much like him. You're wild and you're free, like that old tumbleweed. You've been everywhere, you've seen everything there is to see. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me. It was harder this time than ever before. She longed for the sound of his key in the door. When she got the call, it cut like a knife. A Bronco Cheyenne had taken his life. His final words, with his dying breath, said, scatter my ashes, let the wind do the rest. Wyoming wind, you're so much like him. You're wild and you're free, like that old tumbleweed. You've been everywhere, you've seen everything there is to see. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
A start shirt at $100. I'm gassing up my old pickup truck tonight to come and pick you up. I'm gonna throw the hammer down friends in the parking lot. Pass the jar, have a few more shots. Head inside the bar, we're gonna crank it up. Yeah, tonight we're gonna get tore up. We're gonna dance around like some barroom fools. Fall down and get back up. Yeah, tonight we're gonna throw them down. Yeah, there ain't no place I'd rather be tonight. We got the music cranked in the woods, cooked a pig in the ground, and we're eating good tonight. Just a few of us. The beer's cold and the shine is made. It'll be worth all the hell we raise tonight. Until the sun comes up. Yeah, we're gonna tell some jokes and build a big old fire. Pass the guitar, gonna sing a while. Tell some stories, yeah, we'll make some memories. Yeah, tonight we're gonna get tore up. We're gonna dance around like some backwoods fools. Fall down and get back up. Yeah, tonight we're gonna throw them down. Yeah, there ain't no place I'd rather be tonight. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna act crazy for a little while. Give us an inch, we're gonna take that mile. When we pull out the jar, it gets a little wild. Yeah, tonight we're gonna get tore up. We're gonna dance around like some redneck fools. Fall down and get back up. Yeah, tonight we're gonna throw them down. Yeah, there ain't no place I'd rather be tonight. Yeah, there ain't no place I'd rather be tonight.
His name is Toby May. He may have a hit song on his hands right there. No, he definitely does. It is called Tonight, and thank you for joining me tonight on this Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. We are having a great time listening to great country music. I call it New Country's Best. That's our tagline. You can follow us on X, formerly Twitter, over there at New Country's Best as well. And we got it going on tonight, playing great country music with Toby May. And Toby May and I just recently had a great radio interview. You can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on my website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I recently had a great radio interview with this next gentleman as well. He is a music man, and that is the title of this song. His name is Christian Davis on KICR, Indie Country Radio on this Indie Wednesday.
I didn't come here to be famous or to see my name in lights. I didn't come here for the money. Awards don't even cross my mind. But as long as I can remember, I've had a guitar in my hand. It's like God looked at me from heaven think I'll make a music man. And it was deep down in my bones, woven in my heart and soul. Just a kid there on my bed, trying to get out but hurt his head. And now I live out on the stage. There's people here to hear me play. So I'm just giving you a song. You might remember when I'm gone. You might ask what keeps me going through the airports and the rain. I just love to see your faces, though I may never know your name. Truth is, I think I found my purpose down here in the grand design. That's just to sing the words God gives me, to know He's with me all the time. And it's deep down in my bones, woven in my heart and soul. Stuck it out on the road. Don't ever have to be alone. Now I'm on another stage. There's people here to hear me play. So I'm just giving you a song for you to remember when I'm gone. Let me leave you with this song. You might remember when I'm gone.
Nobody knows new country
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
You can cry on my shoulder all night. I'll pour you another glass of wine. You can tell me how good and bad he was. You know I'm not one to judge. You can fantasize about what you do if he ever came running back to you. But take it from me, don't let him call, don't let him come back, don't let his sirens go and change your life. Don't let him sell you on some discount dream. There's no way to get past that, it'll left a mark. Oh, but girl, don't let it be a scar. Don't let your heart go second guessing. Girl, just let him be a listener. Sometimes the pain is the word that a broken heart has a purpose. I know right now it's hard to see, but you'll come out stronger than you think. So go and take all the time you need. It's so hard to watch somebody leave. But whatever you do, don't let him come, don't let him come back. Don't let his stories go and change your mind. Don't let him sell you on some discount dream. There's no way to get past that, it'll left a mark. Oh, but girl, don't let it be scarred. Don't let your heart go second guessing. Girl, just let him be. Listen. God knows that we've all had one. That's when you start to move on. Ooh, girl, you gotta stay strong. Don't let him come, don't let him come back. Don't let his sorrows go and change your mind. Don't let him sell you on some discount dream. There's no way to get past that, it'll left a mark. Oh, but girl, don't let it be a scar. Don't let your heart go second guessing. Don't let your heart go second guessing. Girl, just let him be. Listen. Oh, yeah.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. Her name is Jennifer Bell, and Bell has an E on the end of it, Belle, and that is called Let Him Be a Lesson. You can check out the video to that one on my TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television. That tab at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. How about the young, talented female artists in the world of country music? There's a bunch of them out there, aren't they? And they're finding me, and I'm finding them. Here's another one, and you can check out this video on ICTV as well. Her name is Ina Rose. It is I-N-A. Ina Rose. This is called Keep a Heart from Breaking on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
At 17, you took my hand, taking a leap when you asked me to dance. I fell for you and never felt so free. I couldn't wait to take your name, telling my heart you were feeling the same, and all I knew was love would never leave. But maybe I was a bit naive, believing in all that we could be. Sugar coated all you own, ain't no way we're getting it done without it tasting bitter. 'Cause just like liquor, it'll burn on your tongue. There ain't no one else to blame, I'm just desperate for a change. It don't matter how you're bringing what you're saying, you can't keep a heart from breaking. We lost track of who we are, rusting like strings on a worn out guitar. We'll never be the way we were before. Maybe we'll fall in love again. But can I hold on and just pretend? without it tasting bitter. It's just like liquor, it'll burn on your tongue. There ain't no one else to blame. I'm just desperate for a change. It don't matter how you're bringing what you're saying. It don't matter how much longer you keep waiting. You can't keep a heart from breaking. You can't keep a heart from breaking.
Keep a Heart from Breaking. Her name is Ina Rose, and that is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. And a great video to that song. Check it out on ICTV. That is Indie Country Television. This next artist from the great state of Texas will be on the air live with me on June the 19th on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. I'm going to be doing that show live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time, where I play 3 songs in a row from every artist on the program all show long, and we do it for the whole 3 hours. And tomorrow night I got a couple of great radio interviews in the mix as well, so be sure to join me for that show, 7 o'clock Central Time, live on my website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. The artist I'm talking about from the state of Texas is Pat Waters. This is called Tough on KICR, Indie Country Radio, on an Indie Wednesday.
Well, I had to grow up a lot faster than I should have, and it was tough. Just me and Mom in a one-room apartment, wondering where our next meal was coming from. That was tough. But you don't have a choice. Ain't no choices left. I just wiped away my tears, forced myself to get tough. Watching that town get smaller and smaller as I tried not looking back from that old Greyhound bus. Yeah, that was tough. And everything I tried that was new and different, like always, the door kept slamming shut. Yeah, that was tough. There's a lot of things in life that should have done me in. One way or another, I just get right back up again. Yeah, I'm tough, and I know around the edges I might be rough, but I do the best I can, and I'm proud of the man I've become. And I know at times I want to peel the sun, yeah, but that's tough. Time in a long time I walked in a church that was tough. And the preacher man said, if you ain't saved but you want to be, well, I stood up. Yeah, that was tough. I know I ain't perfect, but I don't claim to be. Get the best of me. Yeah, I'm tough, and I know around the edges I might be rough, but I do the best I can. Yeah, I'm tough, and I know around the edges I might be rough. I'm just doing the best I can, and I'm proud of the man I've become.
That's tough. That's tough. You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
My daddy held our lives together on 18 wheels for 18 years and countless miles from home. That old Mack truck that he would drive didn't have a radio, but that didn't stop him from singing country songs. And the day they laid him in the ground, you could hear a faint familiar sound, a Jake brake in the distance slowing down. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was a life he lived on 18 wheels. Looking back on growing up, we didn't have very much, but with Daddy I felt like I had everything. And Mama did her best with Daddy on the road. Those late night calls would help him get back home. Sometimes I sit in his old seat and I think of all the memories. I can still hear the diesel engine shifting gears. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was the life he lived on 18 wheels. So the next time you're in a grocery store or staring out of your car door, just thank the Lord above for a trucker. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was a life he lived on 18 wheels, was a life he lived on 18 wheels.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
How many hearts have to break until you realize you can't bury all that sorrow in the find? How many hearts have to break? How many hearts like mine? How many hearts have to break? How many hearts like
She is a great artist from north of the border, as I call it in Canada. Her name is Tracy Kennedy. That is Traci on Tracy, and that is called How Many Hearts? Well, I'll tell you how many hearts I got tonight off TikTok. Almost 20,000 from tapping that screen. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for doing that. Got lots of gifts handed to me over there as well. I need a vase for all the roses I got on TikTok tonight. That was awesome as well. We had a great time, and thank you for joining me tonight on this Indie Wednesday. I want to also thank my special guest Craig Hendricks for being on the program tonight. His music is great. Go check him out, and he's got a brand new album out to radio that just dropped yesterday. Craig Hendricks Music is where you can find him. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time, I will be live on the radio with a show I call Triple Play Thursday. I play 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. Phil Magera and BBN from Canada will be my special guest tomorrow night on that show. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs, and everybody on the program gets played 3 times in a row. That is how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Some